This is Bonnie Russell with FamilyLawCourts.com. I'm speaking with Dr. Mike Ritze, who also happens to be a member of the Oklahoma legislature. I'm speaking to Dr. Ritze, or Legislator Ritze, on the arrest of Judge Tammy Bass-LeSure and her LeSure, if I'm pronouncing her name right, and her husband Carlos. And they were arrested in sort of a bizarre case in Oklahoma just this morning. They were charged with 30 felony charges. I have the complaint up now of making false or fraudulent claims against the state as a felony for the purpose of misleading them and committing perjury in regarding two twins that they supposedly were being foster parents for, but gave to their bailiff's sister. Is that correct?
Yes, that's my understanding.
My goodness. Well, what are you going to do to protect children?
Well, I think that the most innocent of our society are children, and I want to live up to the expectations of Christina Taylor Greene, who died in Tucson.
Oh, that is just wonderful. I understand that you're on the Public Safety Commission.
Yes, I am the Vice Chairman of the Oklahoma House Legislative Public Safety Committee. I believe that it's very important to protect our citizens, especially the children.
What do you think in that regard? There seems to be an awful lot of cronyism and sort of incestuousness with the bailiffs. Well, do you think the bailiff will be charged in this also?
I really can't tell you, Bonnie. I'm not sure. I think that is something that is on the table. You know, it is certainly considered a child trafficking situation here. Could be an option, and we'll look into every option possible.
Well, you mentioned child trafficking. That interested me because if child trafficking is defined as the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring, or receiving of children for the purpose of exploitation, and if they were using the money that the state paid them to be foster parents, how is what Judge LeSure and her husband did not child trafficking?
Well, it certainly raises an eyebrow to that situation, and I will have already asked from our House legal staff to file a House Joint Resolution to look into our laws here in Oklahoma. We can, as a legislature, especially the House, can ask for charges of an investigation to the Court of Judicial Appeals, which oversees all of the judges and attorneys in our state. And I've already asked for an opinion. I've already asked for a House Joint Resolution that's being drafted as we speak, and we will most likely send out a press release as soon as that is drafted.
Okay, well, that's good. I know here in California, the Commission on Judicial Performance just dumped Judge Deanne Salcido, and she had her bailiff's husband film her. She preferred to be a reality TV judge rather than a real judge. And our Commission on Judicial Performance bounced her in no time at all. Is the body of oversight or alleged oversight on judges, do they work fast in Oklahoma?
Well, it all depends. I think it's something like this as blatant as it is, it's going to get their attention, but it's not normally a fast process. They are deliberative and thorough in their process. But, you know, as a physician, as a legislator, I'm very thorough, and I won't let this no stone go unturned to protect the innocent. And if we need to appoint oversight boards or whatever is necessary to look into this with citizens, we certainly can go there. But we have the power as a legislature to look into this and request the Judicial Court of Appeals to look into it.
Oh, well, I'm glad you brought up the question of getting citizens on boards of accountability and oversight, because there is precious little, and they just seem to be stocked with lobbyists of one form or another. So that's very, very helpful. I thank you for that, Mike. I really do. And I will be checking back with you on this. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I will keep in touch with this, and I appreciate the time you've given me.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling.
You betcha.